Okay, let me adjust some things. I forgot to get rid of that. My bad. Okay, there we go. All right, and I'm back after like, what was it, 2, 3 weeks of me just kind of being MIA. Oops, I'm blocking the camera from myself. Let me. Okay, that should do it. So yeah, I guess I have like some serious explaining to do. So basically, I just kind of like had to take a break for a little bit. I did like a quick tweet. Actually, let me finally start using Twitter again. But yeah, I did a quick tweet. I think it was like maybe towards the end of last week, where I was just like, yeah, I have to keep reminding myself that, I'm doing this whole live streaming thing for the very first time, and I keep overwhelming myself and freaking out when I don't really need to, or like I'm like overwhelming myself way too much. Um and so that's causing me to just be like way more scared than anything. But yeah, it's basically causing me to just be like uh it's basically causing me to be like way more freaked out about live streaming than anything because I'm just sitting here like, oh, I have all this stuff to do. Like, I want to do covers for my live stream videos and whatnot. And it's like, well, I can't always do that because. Or it's like I want to do that, and then I want to like edit shorts, and then uh, I want to do things like I'm still working on like the main thing that I want to do with my YouTube channel, but I'm just like sitting here like, oh, I have all this stuff to do and all of it's kind of piling up on itself and I'm not getting anything done. And now I'm panicking and I'm all depressed because I'm not getting anything done and I have to get this done and blah blah blah. And I just kind of was like stressing myself out too much over it. So I'm like, all right, I need a break. I need to take just like a hard break, which I feel horrible about because I like again I end up feeling bad about that because like I literally just started live streaming and so far I've taken like two massive breaks, and I'm like a brand new streamer, but I also have to tell myself like I shouldn't feel bad about uh taking a break or anything because that's just it's just kind of something that happens when you're starting something brand new for the first time. um and that's just how it is. Like I'm doing a lot. you know because like again, live streaming isn't the only thing that I'm really trying to focus on. I'm trying to make the content that I want to make for my YouTube channel and just have live streaming as a side thing, but I'm also like trying to get into live streaming just so I can feel more comfortable doing that. um and yeah, it's just kind of crazy right now. That's about the best I can say for it. Let me go ahead and tweet out that I am live. Actually, can I? Can I just like? Oh, I can. All right. I'm actually going to use my internet like a normal human being for once, and tweet that I'm going live from there instead of trying to tweet it from my phone. Uh, I have stuff on my desk that is getting in the way. All right, where is, there it is. Sure. I don't know. I'm just adding a bunch of hashtags to this tweet. I don't know. All right, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's put this back here. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I was just kind of like chatting a bit about stuff that's going on behind the scenes, but yeah. There's kind of like a lot for me personally. Like, my mother's elderly, she's 73, and, I'm kind of become like her main caregiver, so I'm definitely kind of been a little stressed out about that. But I mean, for the most part, it hasn't been super duper like bad or anything like that. Like, it's just stressful just because there's a lot going on behind the scenes, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much the main reason for the super long break for me. It's just I'm I'm kind of like trying to get things a bit more organized and a bit more streamlined just for myself. So it's just a little bit easier to do this. I will be making a bit of an update now since I'm going to be getting back into Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, that was another reason for the break is just I was kind of getting overwhelmed with Hogwarts Legacy in itself just because I want to play the game. I want to like complete as much of it as I possibly can, but like trying to do the side quests and the main quests, like trying to do just the main quests on stream and then the side quests off stream was kind of like overwhelming me too much. Um because there's like if you do too many main quests, then you just kind of like have a bunch of side quests that pile up on themselves. And then when you do all the side quests, you know, uh you don't have a new main quest to do because like I said before, I'm going to only do the main quests on stream and then I'll do the side quests off stream. So that was kind of becoming another issue as well because trying to clear out all of the side quests was making it so that I can't do the main work that I want to do off stream. So, for the time that I'm finishing up Hogwarts Legacy, I'm going to just take an extra day for myself to stream. So, from here on out, I will only be streaming Thursday and Saturday, and then Sunday through Wednesday, I'm just going to have those days off. Tuesday, I will finish side quests for myself. Tuesdays I'll finish side quests, but I'll just basically make that an off-stream thing just because it can be very tedious, like collecting the little pages and all the little collection stuff. I'll just do that off camera. Um and I'll just do that on Tuesday. This way, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday or Sunday, I can go back to, well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can go back to focusing on uh, what I want to do for the main channel and finishing up or basically working on that content. Um, and then Thursday and Saturday, I'll actually live stream. So I'm only going to be live streaming 2 days a week for the next few weeks until I finish Hogwarts Legacy. Just because Hogwarts Legacy has so much stuff going on in it that I can't. That if I were to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, like I want to do, it's going to basically make it so that I can't get anything else done outside of that, because then outside of that I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and finish up all these side quests, and next thing you know, there's like 5 hours of my day just gone, and then I still have a bunch of other stuff piling on. And that's kind of like another one of the things that was making it so that I was like struggling and feeling super overwhelmed, because then I'm like, wow, I've just piled another thing on top of myself, and I already feel like I have this giant mountain of crap that I cannot get through. So yeah, I'm just like, all right, there's no real going around this. I just have to make sure that, um, yeah, I just have to make sure that I'm, focusing mainly on getting what I want to done in the meantime. Or basically, I just need to focus on making sure that I am uh, getting the main things that I want to do done, and then just like making a bit more time for myself to do, the extra stuff on the side. Um, I don't really think that was the point I was trying to make. I think I kind of lost the point a little bit, but my point overall is I just kind of need more time to do everything. So I'm cutting down live streaming to 2 days a week instead of three. Um, just for while I'm doing Hogwarts Legacy. After I'm done with Hogwarts Legacy, I'm just gonna focus 100% on the Resident Evil series, just because I feel like when it comes to doing something that's a little more consistent, that'll be a little bit easier for me. Uh, and doing something that I can just keep to doing uh on live streams, where, like I said, Hogwarts Legacy, it's got a bunch of stuff that you have to collect off, that you have to collect in order to like 100% the game. And like I said, I want to do everything. I want to do all the side quests. I want to do all the little collections and everything. But because there's so much to do, I need a lot more time. So once I'm done with Hogwarts Legacy, at least with the main story, I will definitely just make it a point to stick with like, solely story driven games like Resident Evil, where it's like you're just going from point A to point B and back to point A and then over to point C, and it's there's no little side anything that I have to really worry about. It's just, collect the item, go here, collect the item, go there, collect the item, fight the bad guy. Um, let's see, what else do I want to do? What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really excited because now that I've kind of like taken a little bit of a break and kind of calmed down a bit, I'm finally kind of getting into a bit of a better groove, uh, overall. So the kind of content that I want to make, it's going to take a while to actually produce, which is the part that makes me sad, because I want to get everything done as quickly as possible, but like overwhelming and stressing myself out was making it so that it wasn't getting done at all. I finally like got found my planner so I can like organize my days out properly, but yeah, for the most part, it was just kind of too much too quickly that I was trying to take on, and yeah, I just had too many plates and they all kind of started falling. So I just kind of had to like salvage what I could, and that's why I'm here now. Other things that I'm working on, I finally kind of came up with a design for my 2.0 model. I like this model a lot. I think, you know, it came out really, really cute, and it's definitely like what I was trying to get. Let me Let me kind of make a zoom out here. Yeah. Overall, like, this is what I was kind of aiming for. Um, and the way I've done my model, like, I have the same base uh overall, so like the actual shape of the model is going to stay the same, but um I think it was like that. But yeah, the overall base of my model, it's gonna stay the same. You know, there's really literally the only thing that I want to change is just the clothes. I want to like work on the tail, so I'm gonna fix that, and I'm going to like do a different hairstyle. This hairstyle came out like super cute, but it's still not exactly what I was hoping for, I guess. Um, or well, I mean, for the most part, like the 2.0 that I'm looking at, or that I'm kind of designed, it's going to have this same poofy sort of afro style hair. uh yeah, the same sort of hairstyle in the back. But I decided I want to do like a little bit more asymmetrical design. uh can't actually see my mouse. But yeah, I decided I wanted to do kind of like a bit more hair towards my front, because the way I did the scalp for my character, uh, you know, it looks nice from the front, like profile. It looks nice enough, but when it gets too close, uh, or like if you get closer, like it kind of gets a little wonky. And that's because like I did actually put the hair, like attach the actual scalp or the actual like hairline to the actual head of the model. And I want to redo this. I want to make it kind of like its own layer, so that when I do make the model again, you know, I also have to like fix my rigging and everything. But when I do make the model again, I'll be able to properly rig the hairline, because the hairline just kind of came out really weird. It came out like super weird when I did it the when I like finally did the mesh. That's what it is. When I did the mesh, it came out like super weird. One, because I did auto mesh. I didn't actually do a custom mesh. So that resulted in like my model like doing weird stuff. Like, let me like try and smile, or yeah, there it is. Like, yeah, my eye like dislocates itself. And like I'm trying to like move my eyebrows. You know, they're like weird. They're like shaped weird. The hair came out perfectly. Like, this is, I want it bouncy, curly, fluffy. um, and like the jiggle on the booba is, you know, perfect. Oh, you can't even see it on the. There we go. um, yeah. Uh, but like the rest of the overall everything, like my model can like kind of sort of like, yeah, she can like move up and down and everything, and that works perfectly fine. But I did like uh turning, and she's supposed to be able to turn left and right, but that didn't come out well either. um Let me, there we go. So yeah, I just want to be able to like redo. Yeah. Sorry, I was checking something. But yeah, I want to be able to redo a lot of things for the model. So make sure that I properly rig everything this time. I just need to do that. I also want to work on the tail. so that it actually moves instead of just stick straight up like that. I I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie. When I started rigging, I did this whole rig in like a week. And again, there were a lot of things that I just didn't understand. Like I didn't understand how the physics worked. I didn't understand like there was like an entire physics page or anything like that. I just didn't get it. But like the tutorials that I found, they didn't, the main one that I used did not make it clear that I had to like go into like this separate place uh to like get the model to move around and whatnot. So I was just like super freaking confused when I did like finally use my model. I was like, why is she not turning left and right? And I found some other people who actually do like, I guess, proper rigging, or they did like much better tutorials. So I have like a list of tutorials now that I want to like actually go over and apply it to my model. So yeah, like one of them I use to do the ears. So my ears actually, are really cute. Excuse me. Uh but yeah, my ears wiggle and everything. So that's, let me, there we go. But yeah, like I use one so that, I have like really cute wiggling in my ears, so that they move around, and the fluff's got some jiggle in there to it. So and obviously I used another different tutorial to get the jiggle physics for the hair and the booba. I also gave myself jiggly thighs, but I don't know. Oh yeah, you can kind of see, but yeah, it doesn't it doesn't like scream the greatest. So that's pretty much it. 1.0, I did the best that I could. But I want to do like a new outfit. This one is kind of like my first attempt. I mean, again, I used to draw a ton when I was in high school and college. Then when I got into college, it was kind of like what the start of like me, no longer drawing. And then after like 10 years, I just stopped drawing entirely. Um, yeah, I just kind of like stopped drawing entirely, and that was kind of that's what am I trying to say? Oh my god. uh yeah, it's just like I hadn't like done proper artwork for like nearly 10 years, so I'm just kind of like getting back into it. I like the texture that I gave to the outfit, the shading and everything. But I kind of want to try again and do some different techniques. I found a few tutorials here and there that I kind of like. So yeah, I'm just gonna like do my best to use those. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's just there's a lot that needs to be redone. Like I said, I need to redo the mesh for basically the entire model. And if I'm going to like redo the mesh and redo the rigging, I'm just like, you know what? Let me actually give myself a better overall outfit that I would like a lot more. And another reason for that is like I've been watching Yam Kamori, and I really really respect her expertise. I love her I loved a lot of her advice that she gives on her channel on how to like make a better design. Like this design overall was probably inspired a lot by her, just like you know uh letting people know how to like do better overall. um Literally, it's like basically this model alone would not exist without her help. And now she's recently started doing the VTuber appreciation. That's what it is. She started to do VTuber appreciation, And just getting to sit through and see all of the different models that other people have designed has really inspired me to like want to redo my model and kind of tweak a number of things that I've been wanting to touch up. Hang on, I adjusted myself in this seat, so let me kind of let me back up a little bit here. I'm a little too close to that camera. All right, there we go. But yeah, it definitely like resulted in me wanting to, redesign and come up with just like a new design for my character. And like, I'm just like, oh, I can bring out a few more elements here and there and really kind of like bring a bit more personality to what I want for for my design. Because like my character, or like I'm an African golden cat, but like if you look at me, the only thing that screams African is the fact that I'm a black girl. Maybe like the eyeshadow because it does kind of look like the sunset from like Lion King. But like that's pretty much it. It's just I have cat ears and a tail. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just like I have cat ears, tail, brown skin, and fluffy hair. So you're just like, oh yeah, she's a cat, I guess, and a black girl. But yeah, no, I'm supposed to be an African golden cat. And so I want to bring like a little more African motifs into my design. And so I'm just like, looking at prints and things that I can like use to kind of like act as, my overall aesthetic and like really kind of help with that. So I'm just kind of like redoing a new character sheet to kind of like, bang out the idea of what I want. It's going to be a while before I actually have the 2.0, but yeah, I think it's the design that I have so far. Like my character sheet, I kind of redid it over the weekend. Um, that was like another one of those things that was kind of like weighing on me. It's like, oh, I have to at some point do my rigging and I need to think of like ways to like tweak my model and everything. And I mean, I want like, my model to be a lot more, I want like toggles and things. And those are things that are, are going to take time for me to do. Excuse me, I had to take a drink of water. Stay hydrated, kids. But yeah, I wanted to just do a bit more, just a bit more tweaking to the overall design. And so that's pretty much like what's going to be happening behind the scenes. It's just, making sure the, I have my model redesigned. Oh, I've also been like working on my showcase. And eventually I have my lore written out for the most part. I need to kind of go back over it to tweak it to make sure it's like what I actually want. Like for the most part, I have it. I kind of brainstormed it and I kind of like wrote a rough draft. So I have to go back over that and tweak it. And then I have to like finally do the artwork for it. And yeah, it's just that there's like a number of things that are just kind of happening behind the scenes. That's just kind of like making me feel like, oh, all of this is piling up on itself. Where was me? But but yeah, it's just there's like a lot. And I was just like, that's all the things that was like making me feel overwhelmed. It's just, oh, there's so much. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna like tweak the model. She's gonna have, an updated design. The shape, the overall base, the body that you see here is going to stay the exact same. And I'll kind of like talk more about that when I finally do like a proper showcase. For at the very least, I think I'm just gonna like do a 2-in-1 showcase. Like once I finally finish the new model, I'll showcase this one. Talk about like all the actual problems all the mistakes that I made with it, all of the problems that I had, and then I will showcase the brand new one. So it'll probably take, I'd say, maybe 2 to 3 weeks once I've like settled on a proper design that I want. It may take me like 2 to 3 weeks to like do the artwork and start on the rigging, and then it'll probably take me about probably, I'd hate to say this because the rigging for this took me about 2 weeks to do. So it may take me like probably 2 to 3 weeks to do the proper rigging. So yeah, once I settle on a design, I'll just kind of like be working on it bit by bit over time while I'm working on everything else that I've gotten myself into. Woo, fluffy hair. But yeah, it's just, yeah, there's quite a little bit that I kind of got myself into. um, but hey, that's the nature of a cat. We just kind of get ourselves into trouble, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right, I've been rambling for a while, so I'm just going to finally play the game. I don't really know what else to talk about, but I just need to kind of get a few things off of my chest. It's just, a lot going on, like I said, behind the scenes. I was feeling overwhelmed. I needed kind of a break. And I want to try and like start giving myself at least one day a week off from working so that I can just have that one day where I'm just like brain off, don't have to think. But yeah, I've definitely kind of given myself a bit more of a schedule, and I'm going to work as hard as I can to stick to it. And if anybody's following me and you like what I'm doing, please, be like, hey, Cuddy, stick to your schedule, okay? Don't deviate. Don't start doing anything, different. um, but yeah. All right, let's get into the game. I've rambled enough. I'm pretty sure I've gone on to like several different tangents because I've completely forgotten what I was even talking about. All right, here we are. Okay, so what has gone on in the game? I've done some updating. As you can see, I'm level 33. I think when I last streamed, I was probably like just made it to level 30 or maybe level 29. I don't know. I finished off pretty much all of this spell tree. I don't think I'm going to get this one. This turns people into explosive barrels that you can use, but I don't really do the throws all that much, so I think I'm not going to even bother getting that. I've gotten some of the dark arts. I have Imperio and Carusio now. Um, so yeah, I got some of the talents for that. Okay, I'll probably get this. Don't know if I'll stress that. Oh, I might get this actually too. Um, oh, that would be useful, honestly. Yeah, I might just finish off the dark arts tree. Core. I've gotten some of the things that I want from here. Let's see. I know I want to get this. And pretty sure, yeah, I'm gonna get this just because I do alt dodge a lot. Um, and I'm trying to do that attack more. I don't do that attack all that much. But yeah, so I'll probably get those three things if I can. And I'll try and finish off the dark arts tree if I can. Um, but yeah, there we go. Let's see. I've done a number of challenges. I think I finished. Yeah, I did some of these. A number of Merlin challenges. Okay, I haven't actually finished anything here yet. Field guides. I'm done with everything except for the Highlands. Quests. Done with my assignments. I literally have, I guess, 7 main story quests left. Um, and a handful of side quests. So again, that's part of the reason why I want to like do a bunch of stuff off screen, just so I can like get this done and out the way. Combat. I did some fighting here and there. I've been fighting with people. But yeah, I haven't completed anything. Yeah, I have like one more troll to defeat and then I can get this one at least. Alright. Room of requirement. Yeah, I finished the upgrade item thing. I haven't bred all of the beasts yet. I've been kind of lazy with that one. I'll probably do this uh, at some point or like on my own or whatever. And yeah, I've been like abducting a bunch of different animals. So that's pretty much all that's been going on. I have some better gear, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I literally the only side quest I have to do is this one, but this quest is in an area that I can't quite get to just yet. I mean, like, I'm sure if I brute force it, I can go there, no problem. But yeah, that side quest is like out here somewhere. And in order to get that one, I have to go through these these mines over here. But like I can't just like fly over this area. I guess I have to either take this trail over and walk it, or I have to go through this mine or something. Cuz like when I tried to do it, it was just like I couldn't figure out like where it was. I kept like flying up and down all of this, and I was just like, where am I going? And then I finally found a tunnel and I went in, and it's just like filled with goblins and dark wizards who just want to like kick my butt. So I'm like, oh, okay. I just have to like go through here. Um, Naeem Fitzgerald in the map chamber. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you were wondering, you haven't really missed much. Let me. I'm in the room of requirement right now, so let me. Oh, oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I've been playing like the game and everything, and every so often I'll come in here to like check on the animals. And when you do, they'll like come and eat a bunch of food if they're hungry, and then they'll like run after you to pet them. And it's the cutest thing in the world. Like at one point I had like walked over there because I was just like running, and Caligo, I think her name is, or his, Caligo. Yeah, Caligo, I think is a girl. But the dark colored hippogriff over there, she followed me all the way into there. Oh no, Caligo's a boy. Oh, Highwing's a girl. Okay, Highwing's a girl. So yeah, Caligo is a boy, and he followed me all the way into that area and was just like, "Give me brushes." So that's kind of like a new thing I discovered. I also have new threads. Look how cute I am. But yeah, that was something that I discovered is like if you take care of the animals enough, apparently there's like an affection system where they'll just like actually seek you out for like attention. I kind of like first noticed it with like the cats. Um, I kind of first noticed it with the cats where like if I went past the cat, it'll like look directly at me and then just kind of like be like, you know how like cats when they're like excited about something or excited to see someone, like the tail goes straight up in the air and it sort of twitches, you know, and they kind of like get a little trot over to you. Yeah, they'll do like a little trot over to you. And because they're like all excited. Um, yeah, I shouldn't have anything new that I need to get right now. Let's see. Okay, uh, yeah, I'm as full up on stuff as I can be for right now. Um, and as you can see, I got some hopping pots. I did like a little bit of tweaking in here. I don't know if I actually showed this off the last time, but yeah, everything is kind of updated. And I love these because if you have played the game or haven't played the game and you never tried these, they literally just sit around bouncing on a foot all day. And every few minutes, I think it's like every 10 minutes or so, they'll just like produce a potion, which is like super useful. Kind of. Okay. Since I don't need anything, let's go ahead and... Oh. Wow, I feel bad because the stream is like super duper behind. Goodness. Um, okay, going to you and travel to you. Excuse me, I had to burp. Wow, I actually sat and talked for nearly an hour. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna play this game probably till about 1 or so because I do have something that I have to do in the afternoon. So okay.
Welcome back.
Oops.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay, sneaking into his office.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Okay, I guess I'm going to find Professor Fig, huh? Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, because I have no things. All right. I guess I'll just kind of goof off in the Highlands until somebody talks to me. Um. All right, let's go do some Merlin trials, I guess. Yeah, my genius plan was to just kind of like do whatever until, I finished all my side quests, and now it's like, oh yeah, you sometimes have to like go find something to do until people finally talk to you. Um there we go. Oh, okay, now I can finally talk to him. All right. I literally just got out here, goodness. All right, his office is here. There we go. I don't know, maybe it was waiting for me to exit the basement.
I prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Huh. I honestly thought I was closer, but I clearly was not. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I really appreciate that. They're just like, how do you just have apologies potion?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
But yeah, I think that's honestly really cute. It's just like, how you need a polyjuice potion. I just so happen to have one right here. Sir, how do you have...
a moment, Professor?
Oh, crap.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
I am just wreaking havoc, I swear.
Well, there's one for my dial.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. I have
Something.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I
Sure.
should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
I'm just wreaking havoc everywhere, I swear. Oops, wrong way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the heavy.
must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Sure.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
I am creating nothing
Professor Fig some breathing room?
but problems.
Hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I'm gonna guess this one.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Alright.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
I went the wrong way. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Okay, there we go.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Why am I going to the Hogwarts grounds? There we go. Oh gosh. How do I make the... let's just go to the world map. There we go. Quest, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I came through here once. I don't remember if it was on stream or off, but I came through here once, and I'm pretty sure I got like all the puzzles and things here. Oh, wait, okay. There were a number of doors that I couldn't get into, I remember now. Yeah, there we go. Professor Hackett, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ranrock's actions, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp. Oh, there's stuff down there. Ah, I see.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Guess that's everything here. Darling sister, delighted to receive your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenges presented by not only the students, but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp. Indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess, I'm glad that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvelous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has got herself into a bit of a predicament. Tossed a garden gnome into the neighbor's dirigible plums. Again, anyway, I hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love. G.
Revelio.
Oh. There we go. Now that. Oh, I'm pretty sure I've already opened that. Okay.
Revelio.
What am I? Oh, there we go.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Probably. They're elites after all.
Revelio.
He's got a lock on everything. Goodness. The Sorting Hat.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils. 1 file. Alright. I'm going to get all this stuff before I do the next thing, so yeah.
Revelio.
Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina, in particular, chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius Black! Oh my gosh. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin helped me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arcturus. So many constellation names. Or, well, I guess constellation. Yeah, they're all constellations, my bad. About like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage, Ursula. Okay, so Cirrus is the son of Phineas. Oh, and then there's a Phineas Jr. Okay.
Revelio.
What am I hearing? There we go. Okay, more things up there.
Alohomora.
Oh. I'm really glad that I managed to get the Alohomora spells done before I did this. Professor Black, regarding your letter dated the 20th of September, I shall not reconsider the admissions process at Hogwarts. Regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister of Magic, London.
Revelio.
What is this? The key of admittance? Was I supposed to find that? Whoops. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything here. No idea why I'm even in here. And I don't know why I picked up that key. Okay, I guess that's nothing.
That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
There's just like stuff hidden somewhere though, and I missed it. I thought I was finding it. I want to find the stuff first. Hang on.
Revelio.
What am I... Okay. Is that something that's just like outside of this area? No, because...
Revelio.
Yeah, it's up there. There isn't more up that I can do, is there? Yeah, I have no idea how to get to any of that. Alright. Let's do the book thing. I'll have to figure it out later, I guess.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Eve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things
Okay.
are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Okay. I'm in a storybook. This art style is actually really cool. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Okay. Ah, there's one. Giant skeleton. Okay. Okay, I guess I can't go into random person's house. So you're looking this way. I gotta go that way. Somehow. Alright, let's just creep by. Oh dear.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Okay. Okay, so I can't do anything.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Excuse me, I'm just making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Yes, while you wander over there, goodbye.
Death. they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Okay.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
There's like 30 dudes just hanging out here.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna move out of the way for me, thanks. I thought I had to, like, make a distraction or something, but nah. They're just like, yeah, let me just walk away.
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Ooh.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Oh, never mind. I have too many Wigan welds. Oh, crap. My bad. Try again. I thought I had it.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Alright, what's y'all's pattern? You go that way. And you come over here.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
I guess I go this way to get to that way. Nope, cannot go through there. Okay. So, none of you can see me. Haha.
I can get closer to them.
Oh, so this is the story of the Deathly Hallows. That's the story that I was trying to remember off the top of my head.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Okay, so there was a Deathly Hallows, the Elder Wand, and then there was like one more thing that I don't remember.
Death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Oh, okay, awesome, wonderful.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Okay.
I've never felt such power. Defender!
The wrong button. Oh, okay, I'm only allowed... That's not even my first set, honestly. Okay.
Bombarda!
Okay. I just gotta get that way.
Revelio.
Chickens. Wrong button.
Revelio.
Ah, very obvious battle arena.
Defender. Descender.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, hey. Never mind. I only get to use my Maxima potion. Never mind. Kind of wish now that I had made sure to get that one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, kind of wish that I had made sure to get that one spell enhancement that gives me extra ancient magic for like either dodging or blasting people now. But I didn't get those. I was all like, I probably won't really need that right now, and boy do I wish I had it. Ah yes, another battle arena. Just what I always wanted. Alright, let's get this over with. Oh, I'm fighting death itself. Okay. Oh, you won't let me use my potion at all. Let's just deal with you. Shoot. Okay. Oh, okay, they just summon another troll on me. Uh-oh. I got stuck. I got freaking stuck. Oh my gosh. Am I? No, I already did this. Okay. Okay, I used too much ancient magic in that last battle, so that's putting me at a serious disadvantage. And I can't use my potions. So, Bye.
Revelio.
All right, let's go. I didn't mean to. Ow. Did it. Are you kidding me? Oh, goodness. Hmm. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Revelio.
Is there anything useful nearby? What's... Alright, there's just random flashy stuff. I have 12 wig and weld potion left to survive off of. And I have a feeling that there's going to be at least one more battle. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm safe. Before I proceed further, let me make sure I'm not seeing anything to collect. But I also don't know if Revelio works. Alright, I guess maybe that's it. Ow.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Hmm. Ah, and there is a little pyramid thingy. I forgot to record.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Okay. Okay, well, at the very least, I can't fight anymore, so...
I can't believe she's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Neve! Why?
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We
don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
She's gone crazy.
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Yeah, she's completely off her rocker. Okay, where am I?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Ah, she's a drug addict.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Yay! Ooh, level up. Okay, Okay. No new trials. Yeah, I tend to... Okay, basic cast on airborne enemies. We'll do the dodge, because I, at the very least, do that a lot more often. As for the dark arts... This one, at the very least... Wait, no. Okay, this one would be super useful if I can get to it. But yeah. And I'm not worried about that one. Okay, yeah, this one will definitely be very useful to have, especially after what I just went through. Oh my god, I was like starving for ancient power. And maybe this one. Definitely gonna get this one. This one. Might get that one. Still thinking. Okay. Alright, I basically have nothing else to do now,
I
so...
shouldn't have reacted so
there we go.
bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Okay. Professor Weasley just sending a message. Doesn't say anything. Let's see. Phoenix Rising. Speak with Deke. In the shadow of the mountain, meet Sebastian along the coast. Okay, so I'm willing to bet that that quest is taking me... Yep. So that quest takes me through that cavern. So I will actually save that for Thursday then. Because I feel like that trip through the cavern would be really interesting. Phoenix Rising. Okay, I'll check this one out. He's probably at the top. And the room requirement. So I'll check this one out, and I think that's going to wrap it up for today. And then Thursday, I will go through that tunnel to get to the coast.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
What's up, Deke?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts. And Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix
Yay!
nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well. Which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Alright. Let's go get a phoenix. Okay, there's also wait, I don't want to go that way just yet. There's also a quest through here, I believe. Wait.
Black noticed a scuff on his shoe the other day. I would not take another step until that house elf polished it away for him. Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that last goblin? Can't it be good for business? I'd like to open a shop in Hogsmeade myself one day. Glad rags could do with the competition.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Where is this person? There we are.
I adore fairy. I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. I've got my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The
It's just a
Goblin
ghost?
Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many
Oh my God.
battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the...
At least we're out of the classroom.
Along with the rest of the...
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class,
All
that
of
is.
the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt
This is
you're
adorable.
eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. He can be found nearby, perched in his case.
Revelio.
This Grimble.
Oh, yes. I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our
I'm just trying to be a
attention
teacher's pet, honestly.
agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
Okay.
Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather,
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour has it, she was demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never seen again. Perhaps she succeeded. I suppose we'll never know.
Revelio.
Nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons, rather in training yards and sculleries, where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike.
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
And to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
Do I know where Aphbuttle even is?
Revelio.
Nope. Okay, not up, not up. Let's try the other side
Nothing
then.
quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable.
Ah, there we are. Never mind.
Revelio.
Oh. Nope, I found him.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts, to say the least.
Abandoning class to wander the halls is in keeping with Professor Benz's manner of teaching.
In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Hey! Well, I got a decoration.
History is written
All
by
right,
those who do their schoolwork, so they say. At least, I like to say that.
He's adorable. I like him. Okay, I'm going to hop on my
How about some sightseeing?
little ride here, and where was that quest? Alright, let me track the quests again.
Away!
exactly is this quest? Hang on. Oh. Okay, it's on the other side. Alright, then I will not do that. I'm just checking to see if any side quests pop up anywhere else. Alright. What about Hogsmeade? There is one here. The unique unicorn.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
Of course.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble.
Oops. My bad. Alright, we are going to put you there. And actually, put you there, and we'll just put you there just for safety. Okay, oh, I can't fly in here. Alright, I'm gonna do this, and then that will be the last of it. I will call it quits after saving a new little unicorn lady. Went the wrong way. Alright. Okay, there we go.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Okay, there we go. I was trying to remember how to fly.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Alright, have fun with that.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
Oh, there she is. Let's see.
Come on, Hazel.
There it is. Oh, there's two.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Yeah, I'm nabbing the other one just to be on the safe side. Are there any more? All right, we rescued all the unicorns. I think, okay. 2 lady unicorns, okay. Hazel, and then a random one.
Ah, there you are. These rocks have seen better days.
Alright, after this, that's pretty much it for today. I will pick up again on Thursday, and I'll finally like go to that coastal area that's through the tunnel. I want to like save that till I'm like on stream. Basically, I wanted to save it until I had like a proper quest over there. So now that I had...
my pointy pony?
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
All right. Right, just gonna wrap everything up here.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, so yeah, like what I was saying, since, you know, the actual main quest takes place here, you know, I will have to like go through this area and everything, and I have that Phoenix quest there as well, so that will be Thursday's little mission. I'll finally have like a new area to explore, so I'm just gonna hold off on going there till, well, basically what I was saying was I wanted to hold off on going to this area until I had like a proper stream to, or like a proper, you know, main storyline mission to do. So now that I have that, I will head over there Thursday and I will pick up with y'all again. Do that quest there, finish up a few quests this this Thursday and this Saturday, and then yeah, we'll just finish out the rest of the story. Probably from the way it's looking, it's probably going to be maybe, yeah, from the way it's looking, I'm about to just like finish out the whole storyline probably in the next 2 weeks, I'd say. Because if there's only 14 main story quests, then yeah, I'm about to finish this out in the next 2 weeks. Side quests, however, are going to be something different, but like I said, I'm just going to do these on my own time. So Thursday, I'll knock whatever side quests I have out. Not Thursday, next Tuesday. So Thursday, I'll do that storyline quest. Saturday, another storyline quest, and then and then Tuesday I'll just do some side quests, whatever side quests I have built up. So side quests and like exploration stuff. The combat quests, combat challenges, yeah, I'm just gonna like hit that naturally. Dug bogs, I don't really go after them too much, so I might go after one or two just to complete this, but that'll be like Tuesday. This will probably happen naturally. This will probably happen naturally. Yeah, that'll happen. I'm kind of salty because I literally just defeated like 3 trolls or 4 trolls and none of them counted. I have to go find them out in the world, so I'll probably get that one like Tuesday. Wolves and dueling feats. I don't really know them to actually do them, so maybe I'll get lucky. But I'm not really like stressing out too much about this. It'd be nice if I had like a list somewhere of like different dueling feats that I could do, that I can just like go and check and like go after them on my own, but I don't have that. Yeah, that, and then yeah, so I'll do side quests and exploration quests Tuesday. So those will be off screen. And then I have a bunch of field guides that I still need to get, so. Yeah. Alright, let's go show Hazel to her new home. And then we'll sell the other unicorns. But yeah, look at that. They just wander up to you and they're like, give me brushing. Look how cute. Oh, and I named the male horse that I had here Pegasus. Okay. Let's Hazel. Here you go, Hazel. Alright. And this one I will just sell. Honestly, I don't really need 2 separate unicorns. I don't need 2 lady unicorns, so. There's Hazel. And look, Hazel, I got a nice gentleman unicorn here for you to meet. Weasels. I'd love having the pet system, I swear.
Potato.
Oops, my bad. also really cute. They'll just like wait around for you to finally collect whatever from them. It's just so cute. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today. My bad. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh, I feel really bad about that. I didn't mean to actually blast that animal like that. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to pick up again Thursday, same time. Gonna shoot for 10:30 again. I was gonna do 10:30 today, but um, I didn't realize that my OBS was out of date. So yeah, when I loaded it up, it loaded up, or like it opened, and then it's like, oh, update. So I was like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and update real quick because I had like 30 minutes before stream. Um, and so it was supposed to update, and then it's just like sitting there, and I'm like, why is it not loading the update? So I had to like restart the whole update again. And then I just kind of like ran around doing some little things here and there. But yeah, like I was saying, Thursday I will pick back up again. Today I do have like some errands to run, so um sorry, I'm sitting up here like looking at my broadcast, and because like I'm watching it like I'm watching it live on my channel, or like I'm watching it live on like an alternate account to see how it's doing, and it looks like it's like keeping up on its own, but when I look back at like uh YouTube Studio, that's what it is. When I look back at it through like managing on YouTube Studio, it's so behind. It's literally just like still showing me like brushing unicorns and stuff. so so yeah, I'm just sitting up here like, what is going on? Because it looks like it's live and everything, but you know, it's still like kind of off behind the scenes. But oh well, somehow it's lagging. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be it for today. This afternoon, like I said, I got some errands to run, and then I'm going to be doing like a bit of artwork. And I've said before, from now on, my streams are going to be early in the morning, just to kind of like make things easier on me. Because I've mentioned where like I'm like slowly discovering like different things that I tend to do. And I'm seeing like a lot of people talk about like ADHD and how it can like cause these different problems. And I'm like, oh, I probably, I probably have ADHD. Like I'm convinced like probably most people in my generation, and like millennials and Gen Z, we probably all have like some level of ADHD. But yeah, I'm definitely like one of the people where it's like if I have a thing that I have to do in the afternoon, I'm just dead. It's just that's it for me. That's a wrap for the whole day. My entire day is gone and I'm just stuck in waiting mode. So that's basically the main reason why I wanted to move my streams to being earlier in the morning, because then my brain would be like, ah, yes, you have this big thing that you have to do at this time. But now it's the first thing that I do when I wake up. So it's like, ah, yes, you got that thing out of the way. So now you have the whole entire day to just do whatever you want. And so that's basically what I'm like, oh, okay, let me just go ahead, make life easier on me. Let me work with my brain, not against it. And let me do a live stream that's like later on in the day, so that way I can focus solely on getting all of the stuff that I know I need to get done later on in the day. And like back to what I said, you know, I'm making it a little bit easier on myself, where I'm only doing it 2 times a week, just to kind of like make life easier on me so I can focus on the other stuff. And then once I'm or It's only with Hogwarts Legacy. I'm doing Hogwarts Legacy 2 times a week streaming, and next Tuesday I will not stream. I will just complete the side quests on my own. I guess I could show them on stream, but I don't really feel like it. Honestly, I just kind of like want to knock them out, get them done. I don't really feel like talking while I'm doing like the live stream or like the side quests. I don't really feel like that's like that exciting, honestly, and I don't really feel like I'm that exciting when I'm actually like doing the side quests. So yeah, I just kind of want to like knock them out, get them done and over with, and move on. Um, what else do I want to say? But yeah, that's mainly it. I just kind of give myself a little bit of a break on a few extra days a week where I'm not stressing out about getting a specific thing or this, that, or the other. uh well, it's just to really kind of like give myself like one extra thing to like not really stress too much about. So Tuesdays, I will not be doing a stream until I'm done with Hogwarts Legacy, and then once I'm done with the story of Hogwarts Legacy on stream, I will just go ahead and do I'm gonna go straight into Resident Evil Zero, and yeah, you'll get to watch me, goof around in that. um Also, I am doing dual streams now, so I'm finally gonna just stream on Twitch and YouTube. I had been wanting to stream on Twitch for a little while, but I was like, you know what? Excuse me. You know what? Let me get used to actually live streaming first. And since YouTube is kind of like the main place that I want to focus on, and I saw advice from somebody somewhere where it's like, oh, just focus on this one thing at a time. And since YouTube basically does the same thing as Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch, it just made sense to me to just kind of like focus on getting used to what I want to do there. Ooh. Sorry. My ear was itchy. But it made sense to me, at least, to like follow that advice and just kind of like get used to trying to make shorts, just get used to live streaming, and then get used to making shorts. And then I don't post on the community tab that much. I really need to. But yeah, it made sense to just kind of like practice just with YouTube, just focusing on YouTube alone, and then building out to the other two platforms. So like now I have a few things that I can post on TikTok. I have stuff that I can post on I'm a little more comfortable with live streaming, so it looks like the live stream on Twitch. Yeah, it looks like the live stream on Twitch is doing fairly decently. So, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better. I have literally nobody watching, so I have like nobody watching, but I feel comfortable talking with myself. It's the advice that I saw was like, yeah, just talk to yourself. It's fine. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that perfectly fine. Blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's just, if anybody does watch this in the future, this is basically like, yeah, these are the plans that I'm doing. This is what's happening with the channel. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm finally kind of sort of in a little bit, or in my own way, like getting used to what I'm doing, expanding out from there, working on what I want to work on full time, basically, to make sure that I get everything that I want to done. And yeah, we'll just see where it goes, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited for the future. I think I definitely needed like a bit of a break just so I can like calm myself down, reorganize my thoughts, and come out with a proper game plan, because I'm not gonna lie, for a little while I was feeling like super depressed, and that was making it like really hard to like actually get work done. I was just like, the only thing I was actually doing was live streaming, and then I was like really sad because the live streams, like, nobody's watching them because I'm a brand new person. I literally just started like 2 months ago. And so I even though I know I shouldn't beat myself up about these things, I still do, and that's the part that sucks. It's like I can't get my brain to not do that. But I'm also really proud of myself because it's like, oh well, I just need a little time to like calm down from all of that. And once I've calmed down, then I'm good, honestly. Um, and so now I feel like I'm kind of there again, where it's like, yeah, I was kind of stressing, but I've calmed down a bit and I've got a bit more of a game plan. And now I'm good again. I'm not, 100% good, but I'm better. I'm definitely feeling better. I have my little checklist of all the stuff that I wanted to do done down. So like I said, I have a little planner here. I found my little planner. And I'm just like organizing my day based off of all the little things. So like today I'm supposed to do a live stream and then supposed to take highlights of the live stream. I'm kind of kicking myself though because I forgot to hit freaking record on OBS. So now I have to go back and re-record all of that. So I'm just gonna like edit some other footage that I have and I'll just go back and like re-record that stream or this stream so I can get some highlights from it. Um and then yeah, I'm just gonna like work on my little character sheet today. So I'll just edit some shorts and I'll edit. I made the promise to myself that I would do one short a day so I don't overwhelm myself again. Um, and then I'll just like show or I'll just work on my character sheet for the rest of the day. And I do have like an errand that I have to run this afternoon, so I'll probably start on that after this. But I'm gonna just like wash up and get some lunch finally. um, but yeah, that's kind of like an example of like me like reorganizing myself. Is just like, yeah, I was overwhelming myself too much. I'm better now. I'm mentally in a better place. Um or at least I'm like better than I was doing a few weeks ago. Definitely needed to give myself like a little vacation, rethink my thoughts and game plan overall and just kind of like uh you know pull myself back together. um but yeah, hopefully things will take off from here. But yeah, stay tuned to see what I get myself into. And that's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Um, like I said before, Thursday I'll pick back up. I will just be focusing on the mainstream or the main storyline on stream. Off stream, I will be finishing up the side quests on Tuesdays, and then if I'm done with the game before I'm done with any side quests, then that'll just be it. I'll just kind of like do the side quests for Hogwarts Legacy as like a little reward to me for getting through the week or whatever. I'll just be playing it as like my little comfort game because I really do enjoy this game. It is so beautiful at times. Like I think I played like last week, just kind of like getting through some side quests. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just like hop on the mount and just kind of like not even fly around the map, just walk around. Just kind of like walk around the map a little bit. And it's such a pretty landscape. It's so peaceful and relaxing to just kind of like trot around on your horse. So, uh, but yeah, that's it. That is everything. That is everything that's going on. I've mentioned I will be reworking my model, so I'm going to get a brand new, just as jiggly, just as jiggly model. I'm going to get a brand new model, or I will be working on a brand new model. So I'm excited to get started on that. That's what the character sheet is. So I will just be kind of like reorganizing that. If you checked out my channel, my YouTube channel, my Twitch, and my Twitter, yeah, I think those are the three places. I did like a brand new banner. That was like another one of those things where I was like, oh my god, I have like so much to do because I wanted to like redo the banner for my channel. I finally got like a logo and I finally got a logo. Just I went ahead and just like commissioned a logo for my channel. And I wanted something like super cute, so I got somebody to do it on Fiverr. And I also wanted to Oh yeah, I also wanted to get like a calendar done, and I was like, oh, let me commission some artwork, and then I'll have like a proper drawing of my character. Because like again, these were things that I'm like, I want to do these things myself, but because it's taking extra time, it was. I don't know if anyone's actually played. How many people have played The Sims? But I know this would happen a lot when I was like on my laptop, which it's not a gaming laptop. It's definitely was not meant for playing video games. It was only strong enough to maybe run like Left 4 Dead. And then if I tried to play something like State of Decay, it just acted like I have no idea what I'm even looking at. Everything was just like blurred white. The graphics card could not handle that game, and it couldn't run it. So like it couldn't just straight up just run the game. So it was definitely an issue of like, okay, I'm not wait, no. What am I saying? Oh god, what am I saying? Um Oh yeah, no. What I was talking about was like The Sims. So like that one of the things that was one of the games where it was just like struggling with that game, and one thing that would happen would be like if I queued too many things for my Sims to do, like if I had a character and I'm like go to the bathroom, then go to bed, then go make food, then clean this and do homework and blah 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 blah. If I tried to get if I queued too many things, every once in a while, it would just lock up. And like that's what my brain was doing, where it's like I had too many things in queue, and it just froze. It was just like freezing, and I was just like freezing, and I'm like, oh gosh, I want to get all of these things done, but I'm struggling to get anything. I'm struggling just to get like one thing done. Because it's like as soon as I want to finally work on something, oh, I have to live stream. Then because, like I said, my brain's in waiting mode all day. I don't want to start on the one thing that I wanted to start on. And I'm now sitting there all day long going, I haven't gotten anything done. I haven't worked on my character sheet. I barely worked on my model. I've barely done this. I've barely done that. I haven't gotten any artwork done so I can make the calendar that I want, so that I can have a calendar up and posted for people to, view. And like try and garner some interest in my channel. I'm not posting on Twitter to like try and gain any sort of following. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And then because I'm not getting things done, it's like dropping on me as like, oh, I'm not getting anything done. And so now I'm sad because I'm not getting anything done. And now I'm not getting any. Now, like, I'm even more so not getting things done, and I'm taking it out on myself because I'm not. I'm like all sad for not getting things done, and it's like, okay, I'm in this cycle. I need to stop. I need to get out of this cycle. I need to like focus, and I just need a break. So that's where I had gotten myself. Like I said, I got on the Fiverr and I was just like, let me just find somebody who's going to make this a little bit easier. Found somebody to do some artwork for my calendar. Found somebody who would do like a really nice calendar. I loved what she did. And found somebody else to just do the logo for me. So yeah, those are like 3 things in the queue that are finally done and out the way. And I'm just like, all right, brain, you got this done. It's done. Stop worrying about it. It's done and over with. What's the next thing that we have to do? And the next thing, was work on my character sheet. And like I said, I watched the Yam Kamori, and she is doing like her VTuber appreciation, which I'm excited because I might be on like the next one that she does. She's doing one this Friday. So I'm like, I have to be there. I have to watch it. And I will absolutely be sitting there just working on like my character sheet or working on some artwork or something while she's doing that, because she's very peaceful to listen to. I love listening to her voice, and I really enjoyed listening to her stream. But yeah, she was kind of like showcasing other people's models and then giving like really sweet, kind criticism, or proper, like giving a proper critique. Like she wasn't being mean, like roasting people's people's models. It was all just like, hey, this is what you could do to fix it, if there was even a suggestion to be made, because a lot of people had like really such good freaking models. Oh my god. Like everyone is just so creative in the VTubing community, and I'm just like uh, I wish I was this creative still. But I feel like I've done like a good enough job with my first model, and watching that stream definitely like gave me ideas for like what I could do for like my next model. And I'm definitely like tweaking things, so I'm just excited to finally get to showcase that. And like I said, I was feeling silly because, oh, I have these ideas to showcase my next model, and I haven't even done this one yet. I haven't even done like a proper showcasing for this model yet. And so now I'm just like, oh, okay, take a step back, girl. Let's like work on getting, a background or something done on Canva so that you can do a proper showcase now. So I have a background done. I still have to make like a little bit of a slide, I guess, so that my model can be shown on stream. And then eventually I well no what I've actually decided to do, I'm sorry, my brain gets scattered sometimes because I'm just like, oh, this is like, I come up with a plan, and then I'll like also start rewriting it in my head as I'm sitting here discussing it. But no, what I'm actually going to do is I'm still going to make the 2.0 model. I'm going to rework it and everything, but in the showcase I'll like show off this one just so I can finally done that, but then I'll switch to the new one. So that way I don't feel like I've wasted this one entirely. I'm still going to be using this one for a while, but yeah, it's definitely going to be like, okay, I wanted to, what am I trying to say? Because I've literally just like lost my thought as I was like saying it. Um, mm, hmm. Basically the point is I'm just gonna like showcase both of them at the exact same time, so I don't feel like I have wasted this model at all. So I will be using this for a while longer. So anyone who's new to the stream, if you like this model, don't worry, it will be here for a little while. And then I will literally just switch over to the 2.0, the updated one, the one that will have proper meshing and proper rigging the way that I wanted it to. But yeah, like I said, I watched her live stream and she just gave me so many ideas for different things that I could actually do eventually, and I'm just really excited. I'm just really excited to like get into the new model and just like get into designing it and everything and get that done and over with. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, it's just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and I'm finally getting my thoughts reorganized. I don't even know why I decided to like not even use my planner for so long, because I was like, yeah, let me just stick my planner off on a shelf. I don't need it. And it's like, no, dummy, your brain does not work that way. You need some sort of organization and a schedule. You need an adult to tell you what to do, and you don't have an adult. You are your own adult. So maybe start keeping a planner so you have something to keep yourself in check. Oh, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. So if you've been waiting with bated breath for my return, here I am. I am so sorry I was gone for so long, but we all just need like a bit of a break. I'm sitting up here talking like I actually have like a bunch of people watching me. uh, but yeah, if you do watch me or if you have been checking out my content, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're on Twitch, follow. And if you really want to support me, do it. But yeah, check out everything that I've got going on. And I'm excited. I'm just excited. I'm definitely like feeling better. I'm, you know, bigger, brighter future. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please check back for more, and I will see you all again Thursday. Oop, sorry, hit my mic. But yeah, see you again Thursday. Bye.